This is one of Snookie's puppies, and here's the other. Okay, now these ribbons here, let's pull this orange ribbon around. I know it's a little shorter. So who put those on yesterday and didn't leave long enough strings? Okay, orange and yellow. Orange here is Tasya. Taka is yellow. Size-wise, Tasya, orange, 2.10 ounces. Taka, 2.4 ounces. So about a 6-ounce difference. Bigger one being Tasya, the orange. And she's also a darker color. Sorry, there's no way to avoid my coughing because I have to cough about every few seconds anyway. But okay, now to talk about personalities. Now here's the thing at Hilltop Pups. I start training these puppies at 3 days old. Every puppy is trained to be working class, therapy dog, perfect pet combination. So when you're doing like there's a 1 to 7 test on the puppies to see what personality category they're going to fall in. Every single one of my puppies is going to be a 3-4, and 3-4 is your perfect pet to working class puppy. See, they want to be with you constantly or playing with a toy nearby. But if I move, well, then they're going to follow me. So this is the little orange one right now. Just because the yellow one is content playing with a toy. There's yellow. Now you see me walking around. Now you got to come find out what's going on, huh? Got to do your check-ins. And I call them check-ins because for the rest of their life, they are going to be doing this. They go out, they play with their toy, then they got to check in with you. So they always have to make sure they can see you and they're going to want to be around you. That is their personality. They're companion dogs. Yeah, hi. Hi, sweetie. And see, now you want to come over for attention. Yeah, let's talk it. A second ago, the person wanting attention was Tasya, the orange one. So personalities are going to be very, very similar. Both of them scored 3.5. Perfect pet to working class. And that's what happens when you're training from day 3. If I seen a dog that was going to be a 1-2 range or 4-5-6, or actually let's 5-6 range, I'm going to work closely with those puppies. If I have a puppy that's more stubborn, well, he's going to learn by the time he's 2, 3, 4 weeks old that he is going to lay on his back. He is going to listen to me. He's going to do what he's going to like whatever I do to him. So that by the time they are this age, you get to the perfect classifications. So it's very hard to pick out at that point different personalities, because I've already worked the shyness out of them, any hyper puppy, any aggression. If you work on that when they're starting to walk at 3 and 4 weeks old, you basically get that out of them because that's all probably insecurities. So by giving them a lot more love and attention, that pretty much, I couldn't even tell you them by the time I'm done with the litter which ones were which. Because I don't even worry about it because there's no need to. As you can see, they both want to be around me. So these are the two biggest Snookie girls. All right. The next one down was the red ribbon girl, which was Trigger. She was 2.2. So again, another 2 ounces smaller than Taka. And then the smallest girls, Tammy and Tidbit, well, they were just like, they were almost a pound smaller, so they're very tiny. But these are just the two biggest girls to concentrate on right now, to just give you, have somebody trying to decide between which of the two biggest girls they want. And there goes the other one. I mean, they both play great independently. They could be happy playing or getting your attention. I always say this is the perfect mix because they'll go outside, run, play, be happy, play fetch, all you want. And then they'll come inside and be ready just to sit on your lap. And then they calm down right away. So, perfect combination there of personalities. And now I have Taka checking in here, hanging around my feet. And Tasha's over there playing with the toy. A minute ago that role was reversed and Tasha was the one under my feet. So, they're both acting exactly the same. And of course, the most attractive toy is always the one someone else is playing with. So I really can't find anything different because it's not like I can't say one is shy or one is aggressive or one is hyper because that's all ruled out already. They're just calm puppies. I used to raise Labradoodle puppies, and when they were in this room, they went on a mission. They had to tear everything off the shelves. They were destructive. I have all these baskets full of gifts, and they would have to take all those out. The Golden Doodles are such a relaxed breed. They just search around the floor and find their toys that are laying around. I left the chair. Here comes the other one. Never far behind, right? You got to see what's going on too. Got to do your check-in. Yeah, you're such a sweetie too. Oh. Both of them have a super sweet personality. Their coats are super soft. Can't even say which is softer. Hers might be a little longer because look how long that is. Which doesn't mean much at this age. Her teeth aren't out yet. And let me see your teeth here. Neither are hers. So that tells me they're about, gestation-wise, they're the same age. So that tells me on size range, they're both in that same size range. If I looked at their teeth and one of them had their teeth already halfway out and the other one didn't break their gums yet, that would tell me that gestation-wise, they could be almost 2 weeks apart in age. So these two were in the same, conceived probably like on the same day. So dogs are conceived for anywhere from about a week to 2 weeks. They're mating, they're conceiving, and then when the puppies are born, they're all born at the same time. So you can actually end up with preemies, and that's why sometimes somebody will say, oh, I bumped the runt of the litter and it ended up being the biggest dog in the litter. It wasn't that puppy was actually a classification of a runt. It was just conceived later on in the conception process. I've seen that with a litter of golden doodles when I first started breeding, and she only hooked up twice, and it was exactly 1 week apart. And then when the puppies were born, we had 8 puppies, and we had 4 little ones, 4 big ones, and I watched them as they grew. You had all their teeth popping out on 4 of them. The 4 big ones, their teeth were coming out, and it took another week for the other little ones for their teeth to come out. So, it was very clear to me how that whole scientific approach worked. What you got? What did your tail? You getting your tail? Come here. Try to put you side by side there. Nope. Okay. All right, let's see if I can get you. I know you're starting to sit at my feet for attention because that's what we're working at this age, but trying to see if there's any difference in body. I can feel hers feels wider this way probably than hers. She has a wider rib cage, so that would tell me she's going to have the boxier look to her. But height, they're pretty much the same on height. Oh, really? Talk to me, baby. I know, I've been pulling your yarn around so we could see it. This yellow, which is Taka. So potential, I think, as far as body build being bigger, would be the orange one. And that's Tasya.